Here is the list of the top 10 academics that you should follow to learn about COVID-19. The first is at Change in the World. That's Stephanie Strathay, who is the Associate Dean of Global Health at the University of California, San Diego. The second is Etiology, Etiology. I've usually seen it pronounced as etiology, but this is the other version, I guess. She is professor at Kent State University, and that's Tara Smith. The third is Florian Kramer, who is the professor at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. The fourth is Mark Lipsitch, who is the director at Harvard Center for Communicable Disease Dynamics. That's at M. Lipsitch, Mlipsitch. The fourth is Tom Inglesby, who is the director at the Center for Health Security at Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. That's at T_INGLESBY. Then you could follow Ashish Jha, who is the director at the Harvard Global Health Institute, at Ashish K. Jha, Jha. The next person to talk about is Devi Sridhar, who is the professor and chair of global public health at Edinburgh University Medical School and the director of Global Health GP. She can be followed at Devi Sridhar, DeviSridhar. You could also follow Sandro Galea, who is a doctor, a scientist, and dean and professor at Boston University School of Public Health. He can be followed at Sandro Galea. Then you have Jeremy Konyndyk, who is the Senior Policy Fellow for the Center of Global Development, and he can be followed at Jeremy Konyndyk. And then to round off number 10 is Dr. Alison Bateman-House, who is she actually is responsible and helps with history and ethics of research on humans, access to investigational meds, and she can be followed at A. Bateman House, BatemanHouse. That rounds out your list of 10 people who are academics that you should follow to learn about COVID-19.
This is the Darshan Talks podcast, regulatory guy, irregular podcast with host Darshan Kulkarni. You can find the show on Twitter at Darshan Talks or the show's website at darshantalks.com.